and founder of RevGlue.com. Today is, I think it's the fourth or fifth webinar today. So we normally run this webinar every Thursday, 3 p.m. and we normally have a new topic to discuss. Again, today I have with me Sean Carter. Hello, Sean.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Great, thank you. So the topic we have today is how do WordPress bloggers and content writers monetize their websites or their blogs or the contents they write. So we will dig down deep into this topic and see how many blogs are out there. Let's look at some statistics and let's look at how those bloggers are actually monetizing it and how RevGlue can actually help them. So we will go through a couple of tools on RevGlue as well. Before we jump into more, so Sean, do you want to give me an overview of the bloggers and content writers, just for our audience to understand who they are and why do they write it?
Yeah, sure. Some blogs are created purely for profit. They're literally just a money grab. In essence, they write articles. The idea is to get as much traffic onto their website as possible. 90% of them at least are using AdSense as their go-to monetization tool. And the idea is that they basically plug in a little bit of code from Google. They allow them certain space on their website. Google then populates that with what they feel are relevant ads. But the blogger doesn't really have a huge amount of control. They can do a little bit in terms of saying what niche they work in, but they can't really say, right, these are the stores I want to work with. Now that earns them money on a CPM basis. A CPM is cost per mille, and that basically means cost per 1,000 views. So for every 1,000 views, they will get X amount of money for those views. So a lot of blogs are all about just getting as many eyeballs on the articles as possible, cram as many adverts into the content as they can get away with without dropping off their viewership, and that's how they make money. But in essence, there are a lot of better ways. There are a lot of better ways that you can make money from your blog writing, and that's ultimately what we're going to talk about today.
That's great, thank you. So, what do they write about? Do you have to be a specialist writer to set up a blog? I mean, or do you need a special set of skills to start writing about a topic? How do they think about a topic? You know, do you have any idea?
Anything, Adil. I mean, ultimately, you write about what you're interested in, write about what you're passionate about. You know, write about anything that you can do a little bit of research on. Your writing skills will develop. I mean, I'm not a writer as such. I've never been a very skilled writer by nature, but I have written my own blogs. I have written my own articles. I have built my own website. You know, I've done all those things and it's done well. I've had articles published, shockingly, even to me. But you can write about anything you want. There is an interest, any single topic in the world, there is always going to be somebody who's interested in that, and that's where your traffic is. You can do research to find out what keywords people are looking for around a certain topic. You know, there's so many free tools that you can get access to that any interest you've got, you can write about if you just take the time to do it.
Right, okay, great. What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly share my screen. So I've got some statistics in front of me. So let's look at them quickly. So to get a bit more overview on the blogging side. So how many blogs are out there at the moment? You know, well, according to
570 million.
Yes. And we are not even counting the number of words or number of blogs in there. You know, these are the actual domains or blog domains, basically.
That's insane.
Powered by WordPress, by Tumblr, by Blogger, Wix, Squarespace, or Medium. So these are the top blogging platforms. I think WordPress has got the biggest share.
I wonder what proportion of those are abandoned. That's what I'd be interested in.
That's true, but we don't know that here.
No.
So here we got WordPress stats 75 million size through WordPress. Through Tumblr, 527 million blog accounts. And that's huge. I think Tumblr is totally free. Well, most of them are free anyway. But again, I think Tumblr is a lot easier because it's hosted. WordPress is hosted, plus you can also use the downloadable version. So for a non-techie person, it makes it a bit difficult. Let's look at the second one. So number of bloggers in the United States is about 31 million, 31.7 million. So they're growing for the last, well, it's steady growth now. It's not growing as much as it used to be like 7-8 years ago. So here you can see the content management system, which is at the top. It's actually WordPress as compared to others. Now, average writer writes about a blog within about 2,500 to 3,000 words, and I think that's a decent amount of blog. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to read that kind of blog. The information in the blog has to be relevant. It has to be, creative. It has to be really dynamic for the people to get engaged with the blog. So how long does it take to write, a blog? At least 6 hours, so 3,000 words, which means maybe you spend a couple of hours in research and write down, and then clean up a bit more, and then post it. So it takes about 6 hours. That doesn't even include if you are adding extra elements like images or videos, and just simple writing blog takes about 6 hours. So one blog, let's say a day. How often bloggers actually post? So about 2 to 3 times. There has to be relevant. Some bloggers actually post more than once a day as well, but the amount of the words would be a lot smaller. So what are the popular kind of titles? How to? We know that people want to learn something. They type something in Google, how to do this, how to do that, and all the blog posts normally comes down and they can go and learn something basically. So I think the how to blogs are very, very popular.
Yeah.
Most popular types of content produced on the web, again, the blog posts 85%, infographics 61, social sharing 56, videos 32 at the moment down there, and webinars 31, which we are doing it.
I'm not surprised that blog posts are really the easiest to access. Anybody can write. There's so many free sites that you can use.
Exactly. And here, any blog post which also has a video integrated in there, it actually increases their engagement with the user.
Yeah.
50 times more likely. Now, what are the paid ads used for? Build audience, drive traffic, niche audience. So, and how they're driving the traffic. Why do people start blogging? Well, let's look at that. Why do this do that? It's a creative expression. People have knowledge and they want to express it. People who are self-employed, they earn actually through there. Build an audience. If you're building a user base in a particular niche or a segment or a topic.
Yeah.
Earn more money, only 12%, but all of the blogs actually, these people only have one purpose to earn money.
I think realistically, most people are probably not 100% honest with themselves. I think earning money is probably higher up that list, being realistic.
maybe when they start blogging, their aim is to earn some money, but they don't know how to do it. So their intent is straight away not to earn money, but to create some kind of content first and see how it goes,
Yeah.
and how it's been accepted with the audience, and they build the audience, they build the, the user base, and then they will think about how to monetize it. So how do the bloggers make money? Here we got some examples. Nearly 23% say, I don't generate any revenue. So they just write but they don't monetize the blogs. Well, affiliate marketing is at the top after that. It's 18.74% actually use affiliate marketing in one way or another to monetize it. Well, 16% sell products or services, maybe digital services, consultancy services, training. They're quite popular in blogs, specialists in consulting and strategy and marketing and sales. They write blogs and at the end they say, look, download this book from us and we can give you free training as well. But at the end of the day, they're trying to entice users to buy the products or services. Search ads, Google AdSense here, display ads, as you already mentioned, through the CPM model. Sponsorship and donations, very few. Rich media ads, video ads, paid to give speeches, very few. Only the very specialist guy in that topic who has knowledge would rather go there. But again, affiliate marketing, that's what we have to look at. Affiliate marketing is at the top after I don't generate revenue. People who are not bothered about generating revenue, they just want to write something, get the message out, maybe get some user base and get the wow factor. So yeah, so now we know what blogging is. People can actually write about a product and a service, and once they start getting some traffic through search engines, they start promoting it, and then they need to think about monetizing. They need to think about how can we earn money. Well, the normal procedures, as we have discussed, is search engines, and they can get some ads put on the blog, placements they have, or they can simply get the display ads as well from the display networks. But what we're going to do, we're going to show our audience that how they can utilize affiliate marketing to monetize their blogs. So let me show you a blog here. So here we have a blog, fashion tips. So as you can see here, there are some fashion tips. There are top UK fashion retailers you can go to. And all of these retailers here, I can see that they are links. And there are some more coming down there, clothing retailers, some more links in the content. Now, this blog is powered by RevGlue. What we do at RevGlue, basically, we help content writers and publishers to monetize the content they're writing on the blog post, which is very, very easy. Now, how do they do that? Let me show you the procedure. So once you register with RevGlue, being a publisher, you can go into the publisher tools, and there is a tool called RevLinks. Click on the projects. And then here you can see all my projects here. But what you have to do, if you have a blog about anything, about flowers, about electronics, anything, and you wish to monetize it through affiliate marketing, what you have to do is basically just provide the title of the blog and the domain of the blog and select what kind of blog you have. That's it, add the project. Once you click on it, you will get a simple piece of code like this one. So just copy the code and you have to paste that in your blog. It could be in the index file, just opened up in the footer, or normally WordPress also have an option through the admin panels, that you can paste Google Analytics or other code as well. You can just paste the code in there. That's it. You don't have to register with the affiliate networks. You don't have to apply for the programs. You don't have to search for the stores or anything like that. Now, what RevLinks engine is going to do, it's going to start reading all your blog posts on your blog. And it's going to check every single keyword. And if that keyword matches with the brand keyword, then it will convert that keyword into a link. Simple, very simple. So you don't even have to convert every single link one by one. The system reads it all together, and then automatically it basically refreshes and then it converts into a paid link for you. It's on a CPA basis. Click and go to the retailer. The retailer will pay the commission basically back to us for referring the customer, and we share that commission with the publisher, with the blogger, with the content writer. Isn't that easy?
It's really simple. I mean, ultimately, what you can do, it removes some of the pressure from the idea of trying to monetize. So if you've got a blog, an existing blog, you've already got a readership of 5,000 people a day come to your blog, and it might be really, really daunting. So first of all, you've got to think about signing up with the affiliate networks, or implementing AdSense and adding the code onto the different pages, or adding the advert space onto the different blogs. All that seems like a lot of work to me. Whereas if you can just copy one little bit of code into the index file on your blog, you're done. That's it. That's step one. And then what will happen is, as Adil said, it'll read the content, it'll look for keywords, and if it finds the keywords that match, it'll just change those into links that can start earning you money right now.
Exactly. And then there is another option within the same module. I'll show you in a second that what happens if you believe that you've got keyword, but you don't want to link it to a specific retailer. You have your own choice to do that, and you want to make it a link. For that, within the same module, we have another option called open links. So these are called dynamic links, basically, which the system builds itself, the engine does it. But for the open links, you can see here, if I want to create an open link for any store, I can select the store. We have nearly 5,000 stores here on board. So I can select the store. I can put some unique ID if I want to, just to track it. If I want the user to go onto the home page, I can just keep it as home page. If I want the user to go on a particular product page, if you want to create a link to a specific product or service page, give the link over here, direct to the website, and then just save it. Then what the system will do, system will provide you a simple affiliate link. That's it. You can copy that link and paste it anywhere, or you can make your own link in the blog for the particular store. And then by default, if you got our RevGlue code as well in there, now the priority will be given to the open link, not the dynamic one. because you put that as basically manually. So this link will appear straight away over here. You have to put the link basically when you add the post to the admin panel you've been provided. It's very simple in the WordPress. You just select, and normally just like the Word document, you have the option in there, small icon, add link, and just add the link in there. So that's the link you have to add in there. Very simple. And then you can always view all your open links which you have created. Now, this is something you can do that. So in order to make it dynamic, just go to projects and just add the project all together. Or if you want to make a separate links for yourself, you can go into open links and then create the links, and everything, all the tracking, all the mechanism at the back is managed by RevGlue engine. Now, how do you earn? That's the question. So you can click on the clicks, the option here. So you'll be able to view all your clicks in real time, which are going through your blog. So project open link, that's open link project. If I have another projects, through dynamically, the name would be there, so you can give the correct names. So you can see which store I've been clicking on, has it been converted yet? Here's my unique ID as well, which I'm giving it for every single one. So I can get this back as well. So when I clicked on it, what was the IP? What did I click on? So you have detailed information over here for everything. So you have a store summary, product summary, keyword summary, different reports here as well. Now, as soon as the user makes a sale and the retailer is happy to pay for the commission, and then we receive this information, we show it to you straight away. So you can see all your commissions over here as well. And as soon as you hit £100 in your payable commission, being a publisher, you can request a cash out, and it will be paid out in your UK bank account or the PayPal account. Very simple, no complications, just put the project link or get the open link, and then view all the clicks and commissions and request the cash out, it will be paid to you straight away.
So in essence, that gives you two options, doesn't it? You can either do the base level project, you just put a little snippet of code onto your website and it does all the work for you. That
Exactly.
could be step one. That's 5-10 minute job, and then it's done. And then you can test it and see how it works, see what your clicks look like. And then if you wanted to, you can kind of start drilling down, start adding in more bespoke links manually if you see the value in doing that. But step one is the easiest one to do.
It is, because if you are busy writing the contents and you don't even have time to search for the stores and stuff, just use this option. At the moment, we are matching with the keywords for the stores and stuff, but in the next 3 to 4 weeks, basically, we are launching a latest version where we'll be able to match even the product names, product keywords. So if you write something like buy iPhone from Carphone Warehouse, so the Carphone Warehouse is already linked, but the iPhone will also be linked. So that's great in a way, so we can actually link the more keywords based on the product level as well.
That'll just improve the conversion rate. If it's a specific product that somebody's looking for, they find it on your blog and it's referenced directly and there's a link, your conversion rate will go up.
Exactly. Just quickly, let me show you another module here, which is also quite relevant for the bloggers, because these bloggers normally have, for example, if they're writing about a product and if they want to make an ad basically in the middle, or normally they have placements, like we got placement on the right side, at the top, at the bottom. And if they're writing about a particular product, and they, rather than showing just the image of the bags, and if they wanted to have the actual images from the retailer with the bags in there, which users could click on it and go to the retailer, buy that straight away, or maybe the retailer logos as well, click on it, buy that. So I just want to quickly show you this module as well. So we have something called Rev Ads. There are 3 options in Rev Ads. You can create 3 type of dynamic ads. First is the text ad if you want to. Second is the banner and the product ad. I just want to show you the banner and the product ad, how it works. So you can see the simplicity, because we provide everything. So for the banner ad, if I know how much space I have on the website, because when you add these, plugins in WordPress, for example, for the banners, and it tells you what sort of how much space you have at that particular placement. So let's say if I say 120 by 60 banner, and if I select a category like footwear, so I want to see, all the banners available in the footwear category. It's very simple. So I'll just select all of those. You can select the stores as well, and here I can see all the banners which are actually offering footwear. And if I want to create a banner, the only thing I'll do, I'll just select the banners, the stores I want to work with. So here on the right side, all these banners have been selected very easily. If I click on it, I can remove them from my selection, but I can add as many as I want. Also, the frame I have over here is at the moment is 2 by 2. If I want to update the frame showing you something like 4 by 4 or 8 by 8, I can always do that from here. So I want to change the frame by 4 by 4, spacing, padding, colors, background colors, the logo colors, entirely your choice. You have full control over it. Now, if I want to show the titles above the ad, yes, please. I want to show the titles, store titles on the banner, hover, yes, please. So you can have full option to view that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a name, for example, test deal, I can also add a unique ID if I want that in the reporting. So I can see which banner is performing better for me. And if I preview that, let's see how it looks. Oh, right. So I've selected 4 by 4, so it's 4 rows and 4 columns. That's quite a big banner, but with all the stores. So users just have to click on it straight away and they can go to the retailer to buy a product or the service. So if, for example, on this link, rather than having a list, I could show this banner in the middle with all these stores.
Yeah, you could do, to break up the text a little bit more.
Yes. So again, every time you refresh it, the selection you have done in the banners, basically they will just keep replacing. So it's all dynamic, yeah. And then I can just simply save it. Once I save it, the system will give me a code. I can just copy the code, paste it anywhere on my blog, and the banner will show up exactly the same way. And similarly, you can actually view all the clicks which are going through the banners. And similarly, you can go to the commissions. Once you earn £100 in your confirmed commissions, you can request the cash out from us. Quickly, I want to show you the product ad as well. So if you're writing about a product and you want to link some products there as well, you want to have a banner specifically for that product, so you could do that as well. So you can select a category, for example, and the category will give you the stores. For example, in that particular here at the moment, all the stores are showing up, but if you select the category first, footwear, and that it will only give you footwear stores, so which is great. But what I want to do, I want to select the product category. So in product category, I could go down and select anything. I'll select gift and toys, for example, and I click on search. I can see gift and toys. Now there are more options available, like price range as well, keywords if you want to search for a particular product or service. You could do that. Let's try, for example, water bottle. And if I search for water bottle, I can see all the water bottles which are available in the database, thousands of them. Over here, I've got results of nearly 1.4 million, or is 11,000? Is 11,000. So many different, I can skim it down to based on the store level, on the pricing level. And then again, I can build my own frame size as well, whatever I want. So I can just click on the products I want to add in the banner, so just click on those. So you can just click add it, or if you don't want to add it, just minus it straight away from this side. I'll add one more. Okay, so here we got more options to play with, show the ad title, yes, please, the color scheme you wanted. Maybe you have different color scheme for your site. You can match it easily here, or maybe show the buy now button as well this time, please. Yes, please. I want to have the blue buy now button. Here you got more styling options for the frame. What kind of frame do you want it? 2 by 2 or 4 by 4. I want to make it, if I want to keep it in the middle, I would rather have a 4 by 4, and then let's preview it. So this is how it's going to show 4 by 4, which is quite big. So if you want to show like a product ad, you could do that. Let's reduce that by 2 by 2. So that would be 4 showing up straight away. So here, I think that looks better. So I can refresh it, and the selection I have done, it will keep replacing it. And the link is already inbuilt in there. So you can see the price, and you can see, okay, that's the product. You hover over it, and you can click on it to go to the retailer to buy the product. And as I mentioned, in terms of styling, you have full control on the module, so you can do that very easily. And then simply save it. Again, sorry, I need to give it a title. So I'll put it test, banner. I can also give a unique ID if I want to. But the whole selection for the products is available here, and then you have a lot more options in terms of styling of your banner. So I'll just save it, get the code. Here's the code. I'll put the code anywhere I want, and the banner will appear straight away. And you can always come back to your search banners and search all your banners, and you can preview that from here as well. The banners you have created, you can get the code if you missed it again. You can go back to edit it if you wish to. If you want to remove some products and add more products in there, because the code will not change, you can just update very easily from here as well. So you have all the banners, and same way you can view all your clicks as well here for the banner module, and whichever is converting, which is not converting, the type you shared a product, if it was a text banner, if it was a text banner, if it was a product banner. So that was a normal banner. So you have every single piece of detail in front of you. And that's the beauty of our system of RevGlue, that we like to give you full control on how to create banners, how to monetize your blogs through open links or through simple dynamic system. And then you'll be able to view every single statistics in front of you.
Yeah, I mean the idea is that you can basically either start now very easily by just plugging in one piece of code, or you can think about, have I already got AdSense on my website? Do I want to run this alongside it? Because you absolutely can. If you've got a few banners on your website, there's no reason why you couldn't convert some of your keywords within the text to links as well. There's really nothing stopping you from monetizing. If you've got a blog, you've got a usership, that you can literally do this right now without any real effort. And then once you've seen the results, you can start making more effort and making things more bespoke using the tools, and kind of really drill down into what you want to focus on.
Exactly. And the beauty of that system is it's totally free. There is no cost to publisher or affiliates. I mean, they can just register with RevGlue with an email address, and they can start using those tools straight away. We are not expecting them to provide any credit card details, nothing at all. It's on revenue share anyway, but on the other side, they don't even have to add any details until they reach the minimum threshold on their first cash out. So we want them to try to, the tools and see if it works for them. It's working for thousands of affiliates in the UK at the moment. The only limitation we have at the moment is that for both of the modules, the data we use at the back is the UK data, which means they're coming from the UK retailers, and it's in pounds. All the prices, all the products are in pounds. So if you are a publisher and if you're a blogger, and you have contents written specifically in the UK for the UK audience, that module can work really well for you. But hopefully, as mentioned in the previous webinars as well, so we do have plan to go in and expand into USA next year. That would open up a lot more doors for us. But at the moment, yes, if you're a UK blogger, and if you wish to monetize through affiliate marketing, but you don't know the process, you don't know how to do it, the affiliate networks are complicated, you don't know the tracking, when you earn it, and if you're working with 10 different affiliate networks, you may have to log in with each of them separately to monetize it, to view your reports, to earn your commissions. Through RevGlue, you just need one account. That's it. You don't need to register with 10 different affiliate networks. That's what we do for you at the back. So that's our responsibility, our job, to make affiliate marketing easy for you. Right, Sean. So I'll stop sharing my screen here. So what do you say?
I just think it makes it a lot easier than it would normally be. I mean, the easiest possible option people have got is, well, historically it was AdSense, but now this really gives them a second easy option, something that can just plug and play. The affiliate networks, that's not really an easy option. It's you're signing up with 10 different affiliate networks, you're applying for different brands, you're waiting for them to sign you off, which if you're a small to medium blogger, it might take them a long time. They might never sign you off. Some of the brands aren't particularly diligent when it comes to letting new affiliates onto their programs. So all of the options we've just presented, it kind of cuts out all the hassle. And ultimately you can try it for free. It's on a revenue share only. So RevGlue will only earn their revenue when you earn your commissions, and that's it.
Exactly. And you could see the simplicity behind it, because if you are a content writer, you're spending about 6-7 hours to write a quality blog post a day. You can't be bothered to spend another 4 or 5 hours going onto the networks trying to find the deals, apply for the programs. Maybe they won't accept you straight away. It takes time. So it's a hassle going through that. And that's where we come in. And that's where we make it easy for you. You don't have to apply for the programs. You have done that already. So we're making your life easy. And plus, you don't even have to search for the programs if you use the dynamic option. Just put the piece of code in there. We will cross-reference with with our database, your blog post, read every single piece of content you have written. Not, I mean, the system does it, not me. And then we kind of, convert the links which we believe that they are the right links to be converted, and and it's really really easy.
Yeah, I mean that's basically all there is to say. It's free to try, easy to use. That's pretty much it. We could have made this really short a deal.
I know.
It's free to use, easy to try. Go do it.
Exactly. Right. Okay. I think that's all from us today. We will be back next week, same time. Next week, our topic will be mainly for the affiliates, and basically it's going to be on the sales and conversion statistics. So being an affiliate, if you have to register with the affiliate networks, and you view all the statistics separately on each of them, we have a tool where we can help you bring or aggregate all those statistics under one panel, and you can make your decisions much better, especially a marketing decision, which network or which store is converting for you. So it's mainly built around affiliates when they work with the networks directly. So we'll come back next week. Thank you very much, Sean, today.
A pleasure.
So see you next week then.
Thanks. See you next week. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye bye.